Hello today, and this is going to be a response to Novabug for his Friday Foursome number 5. Technology you miss. Interesting. I think I can answer this one, and I'm going to say straight away what I miss. It brought, a lot of joy to your life with gaming back in the 80s and music. The 80s and 90s. Also recording yourself on it, and I'm going to say it's the audio cassette. That might shock you, but it's something I do miss in some ways. It had all the games on it we had. Okay, you had to wait for it to load, but it was the first medium back then, wasn't it? This is what we had. We didn't have I didn't have floppy disks, or that didn't come till the Amiga days. But everything was on tape on my Amstrad CPC or my Commodore 64. Also had music on this. Now this is for the younger generation. Do you know what this and this, a pen or a pencil, have in common? I bet you don't. But there is a significant reason. Just say, like what it is now, you can see the tape. Just sort of like, if you can't be bothered putting in your machine, or if the tape if the machine used to chew it up, which often they did, you just do this. This obviously don't fit properly. If we go this way, with a pencil it fits properly, but now it's alright. You just do that to wind it back up. Simple as that. A simple pencil or a pen, probably better with a pencil. I honestly thought these old bit pens fit in it, but obviously they don't. Let's take the nib off. There you go, fits in there perfectly. Perhaps you've got to do it from the front. Yeah, it won't work from the back. You can do it from the front. Oh, here we go. Goes in there, just wind it. That clever, ain't it? Oh, good, don't want to go too fast. Yeah, the audio cassette, I'd say I do miss that piece of tech. Secondly, now we're on the subject of audio. Is the stereo system, the proper, the big, not the little shitty things we get nowadays, the big massive stereo systems. I don't think you see them around much no more. What we had maybe in the early 90s, really nice stereo systems you can buy, not the all-in-ones, the separates. That's what I liked, the separates. I still actually got the separates today. I've still got a tape deck, a double cassette deck, double CD player, a mini disc. Honestly, they didn't really take off and I hardly used it. I don't even know why I got it, but I bought it late 90s and it's still here. Still got it, it still works. Unfortunately, I've lost the remote control to it, and a proper decent amplifier. And if you see up there, these are my Jamo speakers, which I've had over 20 years, and they were second hand when I bought it, and they still work perfect, still sound great. Just the camera a bit, keeps going blurry. Yeah, I'll just say stereo systems, decent, proper stacking, not the all-in-one shit as I mentioned before, but they're pretty good. But I preferred the separate. Really, okay, I couldn't afford one back in the day, but they just looked good. They sounded perfect. They sound okay. The speakers that came with it weren't always good, but you buy this decent set of speakers for it, and it'll just sound great. The old stereo, just left and right channel. That's it. Weren't none of that surround sound. Before that, it was mainly on tellies, but now amplifiers can be used for everything. Now you don't even need an amplifier with TV. You just get a sound bar or something with surround sound. I don't know, it just didn't sound the same. Okay, because TVs are different. Let me pause this. Got to think of another one. Yeah, I'm going to totally agree with Novabug on one of them. Is the arcade cabinet. Give this a thought, and yeah. You don't see a lot of them nowadays, do you? You used to go see them in department stores or even a pub. See an arcade machine in the corner. Yeah, I want to play that. I want to have a go of it. you don't see arcades no more, which is unfortunate. I mean, it was good. There were good times, perhaps. As he says, the old consoles now, you know, well and truly caught up. Really do not need to go to arcade these days because the own console is that brilliant. They've come a long way since, you know, the 80s, and now they've just overtook. Simple as that. So there's really no call for arcades now. Which is a shame, because I liked when I was down by the coast, I was on holiday, it's always an arcade place. You play many games and interesting cabinets. His favourite genre of games you like, it was always something there that you enjoyed. Mine was playing Outrun. Always had to have a go on Outrun when there was a machine down there. Well, there was, always was, no matter where you were, there was always an Outrun machine. And I think before that came out, when I was a little kid, it had to be Pole Position. Always used to play Pole Position when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I remember that. Brilliant game. Or them old, really old black and white games, driving games. You just drive around a course or something. They were great. Just brought back really good memories. And I think it's a pity that the newer generation, the younger generation now, can't experience that. I mean, I thought it was got me into gaming. That did, playing on the old arcades, really got me into gaming, and it is a real shame that we do not see arcades no more. Now I've got to think of one more. Right, this might sound a bit bizarre, and I bet no one will ever think of this, but I would say it was a piece of tech, but it was nothing to do with electronics or nothing like that, but it was just sort of like a gadget, maybe tech, I don't know, but I suppose when you use it, it could be a bit technical. Was the yo-yo. The yo-yo. You know, you do not see them anymore, do you? Nothing about, you know, something so easy, you know, a bit of a round thing with a bit of string, you know, brought a lot of joy, you know, having fun. I remember it was at school, it was a big craze. Yo-yo, everyone had a yo-yo. I had to have a yo-yo. It was good, it was fun. You know, something so basic can bring a lot of fun. Well, you know, people might think, nah, yo-yo. To me, I just thought, I remember having that. It was so much. Well, hey, I wasn't much good at it, but you know, I tried having fun with it, but yeah, it just might sound a bit daft, but I have to say the yo-yo because, you know, that was very popular. I think might be like back in the 60s or 70s, maybe, I don't know, but it was invented quite a while ago. But you know, the last time I really saw the yo-yo was in the 80s, and you know, obviously they just declined. Don't sell them no more, I don't think. They might do, but you know, I think that is something they should bring back. Perhaps health and safety rules nowadays, you know, you could knock someone in the eye with them, make them fucking blind, or I don't know, do something with lose it, it falls out your hand or something. I don't know, knock a bird or break someone's window, who knows, but you know, bring back the yo-yo, because you know, it was okay, it was a harmless piece of tech, but you know, it was in the day classed as tech, I suppose. Yeah, the yo-yo. Come on, that. Why not? Why not? So there it is. There's my 4 that I missed. Technology. Well, could you class a yo-yo as being a piece of technology? Maybe for its time, yes. Just a bit of wood with a bit of string. At the time when it come out, I don't know when it come out, but I can't be bothered to Google it and find out. But you know, the last time I actually saw the yo-yo was in the 1980s. You know. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on now. There's my 4: the audio cassette, big stereo systems, arcades, cabinets, games, whatever, and the yo-yo. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.